And now it's time for a more recent innovation, a miscellaneous what the fuck. So Nathan, what the fuck is a miscellaneous what the fuck?
Well, Michael, the miscellaneous what the fuck is something that we created when we kept finding stories that were not quite about someone being a heinous asshat, but not quite about someone making a self-defeating argument, but still so hilariously ridiculous that we just had to talk about it. So, hence the name, Miscellaneous What the Fuck.
Okay, so what could possibly fall into that incredibly narrow and niche category of being that crazy and silly and hilarious that we just have to talk about it?
Cats.
Yeah, what the fuck, cats, man. Seriously.
So, I know that we're a little bit late to this. Like, this was a story from early November, and it's mid-November at this point. We were going to talk about it last week, but I wasn't here. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it this week because this is just too hilarious not to talk about. A study came out recently that found that students benefited significantly on an emotional level from having access to cats on campus. Now, there have been studies about dogs, and they've used therapy dogs, but they found similar results for cats. Now, I hear that and I think that is a really cute story, you know? Like, and I love cats. I'm on a college campus. I love the idea of having some more cats on campus.
Yeah, that sounds
All right?
great.
They're adorable.
Also, it seems like obviously true. Like, I loved when I would be studying for finals and like they would come in with the therapy dogs and like all of a sudden the whole place would get nicer. Like, this seems so clearly a good thing. How are they going to ruin it, Nathan? How are they going to do it?
Well, little did I know that to even entertain the idea of this study is liberal indoctrination.
That's true because liberals are cat people.
Yeah, apparently. So there was this conversation about this on this Fox News program called Outnumbered, which, God, what a pretentious ass name.
What a name.
What a pretentious name.
Wow.
So one of the hosts, I'm not even going to read their names because I don't even, like, most of these people, I don't know who they are. Like, Kayleigh McEnany is on here. That's the only name that I recognized.
Sure.
Who, like, used to be in the Trump administration and now is just a Fox News host that spouts bullshit all the time.
Which, to be fair, is basically what she was in the Trump organization as well. But,
Yeah, pretty much. So first person says, quote, "From climate anxiety to just the idea of a conservative speaker on campus, it is all so stressful. Well, now, a new study found that interventions with cats on campuses may help stressed out students. I guess the taxpayers picking up their student loan tab wasn't enough. Fuck all the way off."
Oh my God. Why?
Another one said, "Just another example of how we are raising snowflakes."
Oh my God.
Another point, one of them said, "I don't think these kids need cats. I think they need discipline. I think they need a slap in the face."
What the fuck? Oh my.
Response to cats. Hold on.
Where's that study?
Where's
like
that?
Recent study
finds
that students on college campuses benefit from being slapped in the face.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. And then another one goes on, quote, "These are the same kids that get a professor fired for being too hard on their way to medical school. These are kids that can't even listen to a conservative viewpoint. They shout out speakers. They chase them off campuses, but a cat will make everything better. That doesn't work in the real world." Okay. I will say, like, in the past, I have expressed the fact that I don't think that we should be limiting who speaks on college campuses, like, unless they're like straight up advocating for ethnic genocide and like cleansing. I have said that. I have made that argument in the past, but I haven't really heard a lot of stories of kids trying to get professors fired for being too hard on them. No. My students hate my attendance policy. Like, they hate my attendance policy, but they've said it's too strict. Well, I make them write essays if they miss class.
How long?
And they 2 pages.
That's not an essay. That's like double spaced.
single spaced.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's like 1,500 words.
So it's
not bad.
well, it's like it's a disincentive, but it's not like
Sure.
it's And my students,
I write 6 pages of notes every episode for the show at least. So kids get it together.
Yeah. But the thing is, they might hate that. They've never tried to get me fired because of it.
Sure.
So I don't know what the hell.
I don't know why.
And then,
like Republicans commentators constantly like try to talk about like how weak college students are. I don't get it. Like why are these college students such a target? They're just trying to get jobs.
I feel like you've never these people have never read a end of the semester evaluation report. College students can be vicious.
Absolutely.
They could be vicious. McEnany comes in and says it's a distraction for kids who don't want to study, which is literally
what
the
else is a
opposite of what the
distraction?
study shows.
You know what else is a distraction, Nathan? Eating, sleeping, and not getting slapped in the face.
Then another one says, I don't need to be coddling a puppy. I need my organic chemistry book. This is insanity. Give me a cup of coffee, a cookie, a stack of books, and I'm set. I don't need a puppy in my lap for the exams. And right after that, another person claimed it was part of the indoctrination. Cats are part of the indoctrination.
You know why, Nathan? Pussycats. This is just fucking bonkers. Like what? Why? What is the downside?
Yeah.
Like it's so funny. They keep switching what the downside might be because they are so sure that none of them are sticking. They're like, well, taxpayers. No, that's not it. The kids are weak. That's not it. They're not. The cats aren't Republican enough. That doesn't make sense. It's distracting them from studying.
Hey,
No,
I don't think I've ever met a cat that I looked at, that I met and thought, you know what, you'd probably be a Democrat.
No, absolutely not. They're a little violent.
Cats are very much a "fuck you, I've got mine" type of animal.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That seems like the perfect type of Republican animal. Like, if anything, the fact that they're even considering doing more cats than dogs, I think that right there is right-wing indoctrination.
You know what they need to do, Nathan? They need to get emotional support elephants out there to push the right-wing agenda.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
That's it.
And I just want to point something out. I have a service dog. All right? I have a service dog. I have a dog that I took with me to, like, I didn't just have with me in my dorm room. I took my service dog with me to every single class. All right? I took my service dog with me everywhere. All right. I still take my service dog with me everywhere. All right. My dog cuddled on my lap, as they said, while I studied. And you know what? I went to graduate school and got straight A's. Mm-hmm. All right. It wasn't a distraction. It actually very much helped.
But imagine how good your grades have been if Blake would have slapped you in the face.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But like, and I know that this is a ridiculous story, but I just want to point out, on a little bit more of a serious note, I have had students that have carried out suicide attempts while they were students in my class. Like, obviously not in my class, but like while they were students in my class. I have had students do that because the stress of college was too much for them. And stuff like this, just dismissing the real mental health toll that this takes. Like, you might have been able to get through college without animals, and fine, that's great. You might have been emotionally well adjusted in college. That's great. Mm-hmm. But it is a tough time for students, especially newer college students, because this is the first time that they're off on their own. All right. Yeah. And the thing is, therapy animals do a similar thing that my service dog does for me, which is that it actually allows for better independence. Mm-hmm. It's a way that students can accommodate themselves.
Yeah.
All right. They can find ways of accommodating themselves. They don't need to worry. They don't need to, rely on their parents. They can just have a pet that helps them to self-soothe. It makes them more independent. All right.
It makes them stronger, not weaker. You assholes.
Yeah. And again, I've had too many students that have had mental health crises in college that if my attitude towards that was to just slap them in the face, some of them might not be alive anymore.
Yeah.
So,
and you
fuck
certainly
all the
wouldn't
way
have a
off.
job.
And I certainly wouldn't have a job. Yeah, and I shouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
I definitely shouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
If I were to do something like that.
Boy, that was really miscellaneous and really what the fuck.
Yes, it was.